Greetings! It's everyone's fellow favorite wrestler, JP Solomon. I know what you're thinking. JP, are you wearing a sports coat in the comfort of your own basement? Well, yes I am, and here's why. One, it's a cool sports coat. And two, this isn't just a basement. This is my den of patriotism. I'm dressed for the occasion. The occasion being, I want to tell each and every one of you guys what is going on in the life and times of Airman J, JP Solomon, your boy. Airman J is no more. That's right, guys. May 19th, 2018 was my last day in the United States Air Force. It's been kind of hard to take in, leaving home at 18 and my life being the Air Force, bouncing around the country a little bit, doing all the Air Force things. I had a blast. I really enjoyed my time in uniform. I'm always going to be thankful for my opportunity to serve, and it always, we just have a Memorial Day. It makes it such an important moment for me. I'm very proud of being able to serve. But yeah, about a year and a half left of my contract was when I started wrestling, and that was when I realized wrestling is what I wanted to do. Wrestling is my pursuit. Wrestling is my passion, my dream, my white whale that I'm chasing. And it was just time. I didn't want to wake up with regret. I didn't want to be 82 years old wondering if I coulda, woulda, shoulda just pursued pro wrestling with all that I have. So I made the simple choice of separating after my 4-year contract was up and pursuing full wrestling full time with everything that I have. That's what's led me back here to Baltimore, Maryland. And that's where the story starts to get a little bit complicated, because I know everyone's been messaging me, wondering what's going on. Surprised they saw that I got married, which is true. Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. I got hitched, became a married man. My wife, my dearest Valentine, if you're watching this, I love you. If you're wondering why she's watching this and not behind the camera or not upstairs or not wherever, it's because Valentine, my wife, is in San Angelo, Texas. 1,629 miles away. San Angelo, Texas is where my whole entire world is. My wife, my dog, my now previous Air Force career, my friends, family out in San Angelo, the church family and groups that I was a part of. I left all of that. I packed up my super sweet 2003 Toyota Corolla with no hubcaps, and I drove all the way over here, 1,629 miles, to the bustling metropolis of Pasadena, Maryland, the suburbs of Baltimore. And why did I come here? I came here because Pasadena, Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland, the East Coast at large is a hub for professional wrestling. Before I get into the East Coast side of things, I'd be remiss if I didn't thank all that Texas scene, all the boys and girls on the circuit out there in West Texas, especially OSW. I love you guys. I'm so appreciative and so grateful for the chance to break into the industry that I've dreamed about of being a part of since I was 9 years old. Thank you for allowing JP Solomon to come to fruition. Thank you for allowing JP Solomon to entertain and learn the ropes out there. I will forever be grateful, and I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, can't thank all of West Texas wrestling, all of wrestling in Texas at large. It was the time of my life, and it just sowed that seed, the desire for more, the desire to break out, the desire to get to the next level. I came back to Baltimore just because of it being a hotbed for everything that I want to do. I'm now currently training at Maryland Championship Wrestling, MCW, based out of Joppa, Maryland. Those were the guys. One of my very first independent shows. 2005 was the first time I saw independent pro wrestling live, and now here I am trying to break into that promotion. They've been great. They've been welcoming me with open arms, allowing me to continue honing my craft, pursue my dreams, pursue that vision of excellence that I see for myself. So much respect, much thanks, many, many, many thanks and appreciative thoughts to MCW. Been on the scene for a week and a half out here, and it's been crazy. I drove a couple shows this past weekend, met some of the local supporters of pro wrestling, and man, I gotta tell you, thank you so much for all of you guys. Facebook in particular has been wild. I think all of us know what it's like to have those random spams of supporters, whether it be robots or affiliate pages or licensing pages trying to sell a product, or whatever sort of spam is on Facebook nowadays. But when I get all these requests, and it's been numerous, I can't even turn my phone off and turn it back on without getting 10, 12, 15 people, and I have to say they're all like living, breathing wrestling supporters. A lot of them based out of the DMV, that Delaware, Maryland, DC, Virginia area. So thank you guys. It's been very humbling meeting people. I just love that old school nature of wrestling, that handshake business, that networking that gets involved. Networking, I think it's a bad rap because it's, well, what can you do for me? And I don't. It's not like that. It's literally just meeting like-minded individuals, people who want to succeed, people who want to be a part of this cool, awesome movement we have going on. So thanks for all of those guys. Everything's been going great out here. Transitioning back to the area, being around friends and family that I grew up with. It's been a blessing. It's been great. I tried to get onto that June 23rd seminar tryout kit with Ring of Honor, but just due to the overwhelming support, at least that's what the email said, they had a full slot. Apparently they're only taking 30 guys, and I believe it. Ring of Honor's doing great things, and there's a lot of guys who would love to have a chance to go to those camps. So I'm not surprised that 30 people just took advantage of that opportunity. I'm not going to hang my hat on it. I'll try for the next one. I'll continuously try to break in every way I can, lend that helping hand, help set up the ring, pass out flyers, things like that. So I don't want to take anyone's all night. Don't take anyone's too much time. This one, they send a quick thank you. Again, thanks back to Texas. Thanks to all the promoters that gave me the chance to reach out and pursue my dreams. All the boys that I got to work with out there. It was a blast to share that spotlight with you. And just my friends from the Air Force, friends from my time in uniform. Thanks for you guys that support me and allow me to work my crazy Air Force 9 to 5-ish, a lot of hours in uniform, and then go out and pursue wrestling. Looking back on it, it was wild, man. I was getting off work Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I was driving 2.5 hours from Goodfellow Air Force Base in San Angelo out west to Odessa to train. So all those guys that allowed me to do that, my supervisors and all that, thanks. And just my trainers with OSW, the Southern Dandy. I love the Southern Dandy. I appreciate him. Thanks for all the tidbits of advice and all the reps and all the grooming you helped me to become the wrestler you see now, to hopefully one day I'll grow this massively and be a pro wrestler that I want to be and I want to develop into being. Thank you for my church family back in West Texas for allowing me to nurture and try to cultivate the gifts God has given me and allowing me to find a family out there and a family away from my true family. Thank you to Living Word Church, and of course to my wife Valentine and our little American Bulldog son Finn. I love you guys. I cannot tell you and I cannot begin to overestimate and explain the importance of having somebody like her support me and see the drive that I have for this and how much I just desperately want this so bad. And she tells me, you got to go where the opportunities are, go pursue your dreams. I support you 110%, and I know you can do it. That's rare. That is incredibly rare. And to have my recently married wife tell me that, it just fills me with a lot of motivation and pride, and instills a discipline to do the day-to-day things that I need to do to get to that end goal that I want to be. And I know there's going to be trials and tribulations and setbacks along the way, but it's that old school progressive, aggressive patience, if you will, knowing that despite all the setbacks and hurdles you're going to have, you need to do every single thing day in and day out to get to where you want to be down the road. And I believe that. I absolutely believe I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I believe I'm doing the right thing, the necessary things to get there. So thank you to my family back in West Texas. And, of course, thank you to all my family here. It's been great coming back, being the hometown guy, meeting all my friends and family, and seeing that you support this crazy world of pro wrestling just as much as I'd ever hope you guys could. So I want everybody to have a great night. I want everyone to go have a great week. I want everybody to wake up and chase their dreams. I want everybody to go out there and make things happen, be a mover and shaker in your industry and your life. Thank you guys. This isn't a one-time thing. I plan on doing these a lot, just kind of touching base with everybody and letting you know what's going on, how's training going, how's the separation from my wife. It's not easy, but I want to touch base with you guys and just kind of be authentic and show you that real struggle of trying to make everything work the way I'm trying to make it out to be. And, of course, take you along for the bookings and the shows and breaking into the East Coast world of pro wrestling. So it's not a goodbye, it's not a see you later, it's let's get this party started. I'll see you down the road. Signing out, J.P. Solomon.